Hello, my name is Robert Nordland, and I was the project manager for this recently completed full reserve study. It's for a sample association, so this will turn out to be an overview not only of our reserve study, what it looks like, but what our job complete video, our video explanation of results, will be able to show you with one of your completed reserve studies. Now, as a full reserve study, it's one of the 3 National Reserve Study Standard levels of service. We came to the property and compiled the entire reserve component inventory from scratch, basically starting from nothingness. That means we measured the asphalt, the roof, the length and the width of the pool, took down serial numbers, built it from scratch. And so this is a reserve study that's never been done for this association. In future years, they'll be able to update this reserve study. And now, without further delay, I'll get out of the way and I'll take you through an explanation of the completed reserve study results. We'll start with the executive summary. This was reserve study done for fiscal 2011. For this association, that means January 1st through December 31st. Their starting reserve balance was a little over $225,000, yet we calculate the deterioration of their reserve components at about $580,000. This is an important comparison, and it's called the association's percent funded. This association is 38.9% funded, as you can see. What we find in the reserve study industry is that associations in the 0 to 30% range are weak. It's where special assessments and deferred maintenance are common. At the other end of the spectrum, associations over 70% funded regularly are free from such reserve cash flow problems. Our response to this situation is the association has been contributing about $5,000 per month. We're recommending they increase their reserve contributions to prepare for upcoming expenses and to help them gradually strengthen their reserve balance. Let me show you what I mean. The next page is the executive summary, where it shows the list of reserve components appropriate for reserve funding. For each project or component, you'll see we clearly articulate what's going on. Asphalt remove and replace versus a seal project, replacement of the mailboxes, etc. You can see that there are 2 projects we anticipate will need to be addressed in 2011, replacing the patio furniture and repainting the iron perimeter fence around the pool. Those are relatively minor, so the 2011 reserve expense year will be pretty light. In addition to the definition of the projects, you see there is a useful life in years. We've identified the remaining useful life and the current average cost of that project. We also show the future cost next time around that the association will see that project. And then I'll take you further into the reserve study. I want to show you something very significant about this association. First off, there were 2 projects that don't appear in the reserve component list. Specifically, their major landscaping upgrades and termite treatments. Landscaping, the association is doing about every 10 years, but they're doing that from the ongoing operational landscape maintenance budget, not reserves. Similarly, termite treatments are not something they're handling through reserves, they're handling that through the operational maintenance budget. As I indicated earlier, we're trying to get the association ready for future expenses. And at this association, you can see they have a very dominant expense year. It's a singularly large expense year in about 5, 10, 13 years. About 2024. It sounds like a long ways away, but it will come very quickly. It's the roof. So the roof project at this association dominates everything else. Painting, asphalt, pool, everything at this association revolves around the large roof project. So that's something to be aware of. And you can see that our recommendation is for an increase from their $5,000 a month up to the $7,000 range. $7,170 specifically. And you can see the results of following our recommendation. They'll have enough funds to accomplish the roof project, and then they'll quickly rebound, eventually stabilizing in the 100% range. Without our recommended increase, we anticipate the association will have insufficient funds, will not have enough funds for that roof project. So that's why we're recommending an acceleration of reserving at the association, higher reserve contributions. So that's a quick summary of the reserve study we've prepared here for this sample association. As always, it's our objective here at Association Reserves to help you make informed budget decisions and accurate disclosures to your members. We hope you find a lot of satisfaction working with Association Reserves and the reports that we prepare.